So I'll get into it. There's a lot of stuff happening today, and I started to go back to trading today after the election we had in the past few days, and we had this like really amazing strong moves in different markets. So today, for the first time, I took a trade this week, and I was trying to just respect the strategy I have. So, like that's something I say often. There's no reason for you to not respect your plan, so you need to respect it, and you need to do everything you can. Okay, and sometimes being out of the market is better than being in the market. And while I think about it, let me just share this video a little bit on Facebook and YouTube, so people can possibly check it out. I'll share it in the Facebook group. You guys should check out the Facebook group. It's artotrade.com/group. You can see the Facebook group for free, and you can join the Facebook group for free. So definitely something to check out. Let me share this. I'm not sure if it's gonna be shared on Twitter. If not, I'll just share it right now. There we go. So Twitter for today. Okay, wonderful. So we'll get into that. There's a lot of things I want to look at, a lot of things I wanted to share for today. So I'll start with AUDGPY. Now we're kind of been, and I think I talked about it yesterday, or maybe I didn't, but we've been going sideways once again, okay? And things seems like it's gonna stay sideways for a while. So we've been pushing higher, came back within a little bit with the elections. Now we came back even lower. Okay, see how this has been all taken back, and this candlestick I thought would make a breakout on that pair. Seems like it didn't. Okay, we came right back within, so there's still no reason to enter any breakout trade here, and I'm still staying out to see what's gonna happen. But the things are pretty simple. One case we're gonna break out, and the other case we're just gonna come back down, probably all the way to this level. Okay, so it's pretty simple here. There's no ambiguity. We don't know yet what's gonna happen, but the two scenarios are pretty simple. Okay, so I'm still waiting to see any evidence of one of those two. Here, pretty much the same thing. Although we're at the middle of that range. Okay, this is what I call phase one on the weekly chart because we're going sideways, and now we're between the two limits, meaning that there's nothing to do here. Okay, we're consolidating. You could trade a breakout trade on a lower time frame, possibly, but there's no reason to buy or sell expecting price to go higher, okay, because we're between two limits. So that would be kind of gambling, playing those two limits for now, since we're between the two. Now, if you guys have any question, you can always comment. I know there's probably a chat with this video
Possibly.
on the side, and I'll try to answer your question as best as I can if you have any question. Here, while I'm still waiting, the same exact thing on AUD USD that I was talking about yesterday. We are expecting to have a breakout of, again, this consolidation. Okay, so price has been really consolidating, moving upward, but we have this strong resistance. So for now, there's no reason to enter any buy or any sell. I'm still waiting on that pair as well. CAD CHF, not much happening. Although we had this consolidation, we broke. We're coming back to it. But with the elections, there's been something to avoid a little bit. So I'll see what's happening, whether we go back all the way to the top here, okay, which would be likely, or we might just go downward here. So since we're hitting back to this level, I'll have to see what the market's going to do. But this can be a place to take some trade. Okay, if you want to sell because you expect that price is going to go back down and hit this previous support, go back down, it's possible. Okay, but you need to have some more evidence. And for now, with the election, we've been like kind of going back down, going back up, so we don't know what's gonna happen yet. So that's why I stayed away on that pair in the past week. EUR/GBP were in a strong uptrend, although it's starting to. I don't know if that's gonna be a reversal or not, but I'm expecting price to hit this level right here, and we'll see then what's gonna happen. Okay, whether we'll go back up or whether we'll fall back down. And this is probably where we will start to see how strong the trend is. Okay, I often talk about this to figure out how strong the trend is. You need to look at what are the highs and the lows. Okay, so we had this low. Now where's going to be the next low. Is it going to be like here, or is it going to be here? Okay, and if we go back up here, that's a good place to look for buying opportunities for sure. But we need again to have more evidence of this. Euro GPY, same consolidation that we had on AUD NZD, I think, or AUD GPY. It's the same thing happening here. So we wait for the breakout. Okay, I don't trade within the two limits. It's too tight, and there's no reason for me to enter any trade here. Euro USD, well, it's been a little bit messy. So I'm still looking at this 1.08 level because it's probably the place where most people are gonna look to trade that pair. So I'm waiting for this. But in the meantime, there's no reason to take any trade for me. Once again. And I see the quality, it's decreasing of that video. I hope that's gonna be good. But if not, I'll try to make it work. GBP CAD. I was looking to short earlier today or in a continuation. I'm still waiting on that pair. I'm not sure what will happen, but we don't have a lot of evidence to short here. Okay, we had this first move down, move up with the election, and then we're kind of consolidating once again. But that's a great place to look for short because it's a previous support. Okay, now becoming resistance. So we'll have to see how strong that level is and how much we hold onto that level. Okay, so that's going to be pretty interesting to watch. Then GPY came back within the range that we had before, meaning that there's no really real reason to trade here. Okay, the thing I would be looking for here is a breakout. So break above here, or break below and coming back there. Okay, so two things possible, but there's no reason for me to take any trade at this point. And GBP NZD, exact same thing. We had this range, we're coming back up, but the overall trend is downward. Okay, so I'm pretty much only looking to short here. There would be no reason for me to buy at this point. I have no idea why it's so tough. I'll just try to close a few things, maybe. Maybe that might help. Because the quality is decreasing a little bit of that video. So let me figure this out. There we go. Okay. So we'll see if it works better like this. Maybe it's going to be a little bit better. So GBP/USD, same thing happening. We broke out of the range. I was looking more to sell, but I'm always looking for this level right here. Okay, which would be a nice resistance level because it's been a support in the past. So we'll be looking for price to go there and then fall back down. But we'll need to have some more evidence for sure. NZD CAD, we're in a strong uptrend on the weekly chart, even on the daily chart. So you're looking to buy on pullbacks here. So this level might be a good level for pullbacks, which we're about to get at. Or you could use moving average to see pullback areas. Okay, that's the other way you could look at it. But unless there's no reason to short here because we're still making higher highs. And we've been making pretty much higher lows since the breakout. So you need to wait and evaluate where the price could pull back to. And then that's where you decide to enter. NZD USD, this is where I entered a trade earlier today, the first trade of the week. And basically it's a Bollinger Band reversal. So we've been going pretty much sideways on the weekly chart. Sorry about that. Yeah, sideways on the weekly chart. Now, I was looking to trade between those two levels. So I just had the Bollinger Band on my chart. And I've seen we broke outside the Bollinger Band, came back strongly within, entered below the low of the candlestick, stop loss above the high. And I'm targeting around this level right there. Okay. And I'll probably take some partial profit here and the rest here at 2 to 1. Okay. That makes it pretty easy to just set a take profit and go away. And so that's what I have for this pair now. I'm going to be waiting. I don't touch anything. So everything is set now. So I don't have anything to do for that pair. That being said, it's pretty much everything I'm looking for that pair. The next thing will probably be a breakout somewhere here or maybe here, which is not likely, but we'll see. S&P, I'm staying away now because we had so much volatility in the last couple of days. Breakdown first, went back up, and now we'll see whether we go back down. Okay, that would be surprising a little bit, but we don't know really what to expect on that pair. So you have to watch. You have to take a look and be careful. Okay, I don't know how big we're gonna move on that pair. Whether we're gonna break above the high, the 21.95, or if we're gonna go back down. So we have to see. USD CAD, still waiting on this. I'm not sure if we're gonna break out strongly or if we're just gonna fall back down. But the idea here for me would be to rebuy on a retest. So when price is gonna retest the level, then I'm gonna look to buy. Okay, but otherwise there's no reason for me to buy here because the breakout is not confirmed, and we've been kind of going all the way like around here these days. So I'll wait for that and we'll see what happens there. USD GPY, well, we do have this nice range. I was looking at, I said, for either the breakout here or move back down. Okay, those are the two things. And I think it's on USD GPY. I want to show you something that happened. Okay, yeah. So that's the difference sometimes between a Bollinger Band reversal trade and a false reversal trade. Okay, so I'll show you how I try to improve the reliability of my trade with Bollinger Band. That's like a perfect example. So I know people who probably think about selling here. They see this engulfing, they see this move up. We come back to this resistance level. They see the engulfing candle. They want to sell. Because they sell below the candlestick, stop loss above, and they get stopped out pretty easily. Okay, way too easily. Now the problem with this is that you didn't have enough confluence, and the main highlight here, even that would make you stay out of the trade and would make me stay out of the trade, is the fact that we had this really strong run up. Okay, and this signal is not showing that price is going to reverse, because this compared to this previous movement, it's really low. Okay, this is really low impact compared to this what we had before. So that's why you cannot only rely on candlesticks, but you have to combine everything you see on the chart. Okay, don't pick only one place, but pick everything, and then try to figure out how price is going to behave with that. So only one part like this cannot make you profitable, and that's what I used to do a lot before. Now these days I watch all the charts, I watch carefully, so I can avoid those setups for sure. But it's something to be aware of. And we're pretty much done with USD SGD, SGD, yeah, Singapore dollar. It's something I like to trade sometimes. I don't trade it that much, but for now, this is phase 2, so this is an uptrend. And what you want to do in uptrends is you want to wait for pullbacks. So where to look for pullbacks? Where, well, we had this level. Okay, we broke out, we pulled back to the level, which is good. So now you're looking for the next pullback. And you don't know where it's going to be exactly, but the best, like the thing people do for that is either look at moving averages or Fibonacci retracement or just Bollinger Band, because you have different ways of looking at that. But the idea is that you want to wait for the pullback. Okay, not buy here, but wait for the pullback, significant pullback, and then you buy on that pullback. Okay, if you are a trend trader. If you're not, then you might stay away. It's not my specialty to trend trade, so I might as well stay away. But I'll look for a setup I know, so either the breakouts or the reversals. That's pretty much it. So we went around all those pairs. I know it's kind of a lot. If you guys have any question, let me know. If you want to check out the Facebook group, go ahead. thisarttotrade.com/group. I know I showed a video in the group today, but if you guys have any question, let me know and I'll make sure to answer them there. If you want to join my academy, also check out thisarttotrade.com/join academy. I think that should work. And this is where I do most of my work, where I can help most people. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. There's no requirement. I have a lot of stuff for free on my website as well. thisarttotrade.com, and that's it. And I'll see you guys pretty soon. Ciao.